Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in the Ahwatukee neighborhood of Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm standing outside of a completed flip project. We actually wholesaled the property to the investor that's flipping this, and he invited us to come check it out. Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, thanks for inviting us over. Come on in. All right, guys, so I'm standing here with one of my good buddies, Jem. He's one of the top flippers in town. Jem, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Jem Montero. I'm a local real estate investor in the Phoenix Metro. I've done about 70 plus flips the last 2 years. I mainly focus on fix and flip, buy and hold, and Airbnbs.
So today's video is a little bit different. Normally I'm walking through my own projects, but today Jem invited me to come check out this wonderful property, and I had to come check it out. So Jem, this place looks completely different than when I first saw it. So do you mind showing us around and some of the upgrades that you made and renovations that you've done to the property?
Yep, cool, check it out.
All right, so we're gonna start with everybody's favorite part, the kitchen. Jem, tell us about this kitchen. Tell me about why you picked this layout.
The layout of the kitchen, I decided to keep it the same exact way as what it was. One, because it's more cost effective. I kept it C shape.
Cool. Now, like another thing that really stands out to me are the white cabinets. So what made you pick white cabinets?
White cabinet, part of my design package, especially on entry-level homes. My contractors knows what to do. It's really cost effective, and you can never go wrong with what.
Oh, dude, I totally agree. Especially like you said, median price point homes. There's no need to have to go get super expensive hardwood cabinets, oak cabinets. You don't have to do all that. Just a clean white looks amazing. Everybody loves it, and it came out amazing. So another thing that really stands out to me are these countertops. Tell me a little bit about these countertops.
So these countertops are quartz countertops. These are actually part of my design package. It's simple, it's clean. I can play around with whatever color cabinets I want, and I get a great deal on it.
Oh, boom, that's the big thing, okay guys? He said a lot of things that stand out there. It's clean, it's simple, and number one, it's cost effective. When you're flipping houses, it's all about staying in budget while keeping the design in mind. All right, so we have to talk about the elephant in the room, which is this backsplash. Man, this is super luxury. I really don't see it in entry-level homes. This is like $1 million home. This is what you'll see this in. So what's your inspiration behind this type of backsplash?
So my calling card actually, like in flipping homes, is like I always try to add a touch of luxury. So like in this kitchen, I chose to add like a really expensive tile. It matches with the theme of the house. A little bit of desert, a little bit of taupe, a little bit of brown.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. In medium price point homes, a lot of the material that's being used is just sourced from Home Depot and Lowe's, and so they all start to look the same. What I really like about your projects is that you always find a way to add a little touch of luxury that'll separate your project from anyone else's. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to come check it out, because I know that I could learn something here. So I can't help but notice these pendant lights. They look awesome. They look super expensive. I mean, where did you get these?
And I got it from IKEA.
Oh, okay.
He has like a bad connotation of like being cheap and stuff.
Yeah.
These are actually, after everything, I think it runs about like almost $100 each.
Oh yeah, so that's, I mean, a little bit of high with the very expensive tile, a little bit of low, but this actually still looks really well. I mean, I think putting it all together, it came out great. All right, so we're in the dining room now. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration here. This fireplace really stands out to me.
So this fireplace, if you remember, this is actually, it was already existing.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
It was a red brick. It's kind of like, looks pretty old. So I decided to just paint it black, keep it simple, matches with the whole design, cost effective, you stay in budget.
Yeah, no, I really like that. I think the black kind of goes well. I see it throughout the project, right? I see it on your lighting, I see it on your fixtures, I see it on the handles, and then it just kind of just ties everything together. And I noticed that you also added some lighting here. That's a really cool feature as well. I think it kind of just adds a little more color to the fireplace, but I really like that. And also, I really like this chandelier. Did you buy these as a set, or tell me about that?
So I bought it as a set with the thought of actually keeping it as a desert style theme.
Right.
Same with the theme, same with the design. So that's the whole thought process about like keeping it like more natural.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of browns, a lot of whites, and blacks for accents. And no, I really like it, and I think it came together really well. All right, Jem, so we're standing in the living room area, and I gotta say this furniture looks really great with the property. It flows really well. What made you decide to stage this place?
I always stage my projects when I'm flipping houses because it helps the buyers actually visualize.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I think it also allows you to separate yourself from other listings in the area that may not be staged, right? They could be vacant or they could have old furniture, and it really makes a difference. I definitely think it makes a difference. Do you think it makes a difference in your bottom line when you're actually flipping for profit?
I think it does because it actually, like, one, it sells quicker. You know, if I walk in here as a buyer, I can easily see, you know, how I'm gonna live my life when I walk in here.
And that's super important in the buyer's mindset. You got to put your mindset in the mind of a buyer, someone that's going to call this place home. Like, hey, how is it going to be? How's it going to look? And I think the staging really accomplishes that. All right, Jem. So I really, really like what you did with this hallway bath. Tell me about your inspiration.
So keeping with the design theme of like being in the desert, I want to keep this as a, you know, like I said, if you're walking in the Palm Springs.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Oh yeah.
And it's vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
Like browns and whites and, you know, champagne bronze.
I love that. Yeah.
With black.
Yeah, that Palm Springs vibe. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it throughout the property. I love that. All right, so we're in the master bedroom now. And one of the things that really stands out to me here is this flooring. Tell me a little bit about this material. Why'd you pick it?
So either LVP floors, all my projects, especially like medium price like houses, I try to use LVP all throughout. I'm not to think about it. A lovely color, it's durable, and it's affordable.
I love the way it looks. It's super affordable and very easy to install. So yeah, I mean, I really love it. I really like this particular color as well. I think you made a great choice here. Let's check out the bathroom. All right, so we're in the master bath, and right away, I can already see that you have those same touches of luxury in the master bath. What made you do that?
So yeah, man, like I said earlier, I always like try to use some touch of luxury, keeping it the design theme, like kind of like you're in the desert vibes, like Palm Springs, you know. It's not that big of a space, so I was able to put it in the budget, and it makes it pop.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I like that you went all the way up with the tile. I think it makes the space feel a lot bigger. I also like that you went with a lot more luxury tile in here because it makes the master bathroom feel like just a much more special place. And I think the buyers would really enjoy that. So yeah, it came out great, man. I really like the way this came out. So now we're in the backyard, and now I'm really feeling those Palm Springs vibes that you were talking about. You got a crispy pool right here. You got some mountain views and this wonderful desert landscaping, man. Tell me about this backyard, bro. Let's start with these plants and these planters. What made you go with these plants?
So keeping in the theme of the actual like desert, the Palm Springs vibes, I made sure I have all desert plants, you know.
Wonderful.
I added the, you know, the rocks, kept it pool clean and crispy, painted all the planters white.
What Jem here did is he actually took advantage of an existing piece of the property. Somebody else built out these planters, and Jem just brought them back to life, and they look amazing. All right, so right away, I mean, I gotta ask you about this pool. It looks amazing. What condition was this pool in when you purchased the property?
So if you remember, it was super green and dirty.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I had to go acid wash, drain it, had to make sure everything's like running right, change out some mechanicals in the pool system. But we got lucky. We didn't have to touch the pebble tech.
All right, so Jem, everybody wants to know, what are the numbers on this one? Let's start with the purchase price. What did you purchase this property for?
So I purchased it from you guys for $375,000.
Wonderful. That's a smoking deal, by the way.
It is a smoking deal. Thank you, bud.
Homie deal, homie deal. All right, now, how much did you put into it?
So remodel-wise, I put in about $80,000 because there's some big ticket items here. Like I replaced the whole roof, HVAC unit. They're all in, including like closing costs and holding costs. I'll be all in close to 100 grand.
Okay, so close to 100 grand on that. And how long do you anticipate holding the property?
I'll be holding the property between 70 and 90 days. I actually went on a contract yesterday.
Wonderful. Okay.
Day 1.5.
Oh, so it's sold over the weekend.
Sold over the weekend.
Wow.
It's
wonderful.
20 grand over ask.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's all amazing. Okay, so now taking all that into consideration, with the 90-day start to finish project timeline, what do you anticipate you're gonna make on this property, your net profit?
I'm projecting a net about $70,000. Yeah.
Not bad for 90 days work, man. Well, hey, look, Jem, I really appreciate you showing us the property. I'm glad that we were able to make some money together and put a deal together for everyone. And this is a big example of how building relationships can really take you far. In this case, I knew Jem was looking for a project Our company had several projects and capital tied up. It just wasn't going to be a good fit for us. But instead of letting the opportunity walk away, we decided to sell it to another investor here in town. We put it in good hands and they made the most of the situation. So building relationships, guys, a huge part of real estate. Jem, thanks for inviting us over to your property, man. I really appreciate it. And I'm excited to see what your next project's going to look like.
Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the next deal you send me.
Yeah, not that cheap though.